Lucifer, the name sparks curiosity, intrigue, and deep theological debate. Once a glorious angel, he became the most infamous figure of rebellion against God. But why did Lucifer betray God? Was it pride? Was it ambition? In this video, we'll explore biblical and theological perspectives to uncover the mystery behind his downfall. Let's dive into the story of Lucifer's rebellion, his motivation, and the consequences of his betrayal. Who was Lucifer? Before discussing his betrayal, we need to understand who Lucifer was. In Christian tradition, Lucifer is often identified as a high-ranking angel. Many believe he was an archangel with significant authority and beauty. Scriptures like Ezekiel 28 verses 12 to 17 describe him as a being of perfection, adorned with precious stones, full of wisdom, and anointed as a guardian cherub. Lucifer's name means light bringer or morning star, reflecting his radiant and exalted status. But despite his grandeur, his heart became corrupt. So what went wrong? The root of Lucifer's betrayal: pride. One of the most cited biblical passages regarding Lucifer's rebellion is Isaiah 14 verses 12 to 15, which poetically describes his fall. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn, you have been cast down to the earth, you who once laid low the nations. This passage, often associated with Lucifer, reveals a key element of his betrayal: pride. Lucifer was created to glorify God, but instead, he desired to exalt himself. He was no longer content with worshiping God. He wanted to be above God. Ezekiel 28 verse 17 further emphasizes this idea. Your heart became proud on account of your beauty, and you corrupted your wisdom because of your splendor. So I threw you to the earth. Lucifer's desire wasn't just for power. He wanted God's throne. He wanted divine authority. And in his arrogance, he led a rebellion. Lucifer's rebellion in heaven. The Bible doesn't give explicit details of Lucifer's war against God, but Revelation 12 verses 7 to 9 paints a vivid picture. Then war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. But he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. Lucifer, now symbolized as the dragon, leads a group of fallen angels in battle against the faithful angels. However, Michael the archangel, fighting under God's command, defeats Lucifer, casting him out of heaven. This event marks the greatest betrayal in history, a created being rebelling against its creator. Lucifer rejects divine authority, believing he can overthrow God. This betrayal becomes the foundation of evil's existence. The consequences of his betrayal. Lucifer's rebellion didn't just result in his expulsion from heaven. It led to catastrophic consequences. 1. Lucifer became Satan. The name Lucifer is rarely used in reference to him after his fall. Instead, he becomes known as Satan, meaning adversary. His new identity reflects his role as the enemy of God and humanity. 2. The fallen angels. Lucifer wasn't alone. He convinced a third of the angels to follow him, Revelation 12 verse 4. These fallen angels, now demons, became his followers in a spiritual war against God. 3. Corruption of the world. Once cast down, Satan sought revenge against God by tempting humanity. In Genesis 3, he deceives Eve, introducing sin into the world. His betrayal against God spreads beyond the angelic realm. It corrupts mankind itself. Could Lucifer have avoided his fall? This is a thought-provoking question. Since Lucifer was created by God with free will, he had the ability to choose. He could have remained faithful, but his pride blinded him. Unlike humans, angels are created with complete awareness of God's glory. They don't struggle with doubt the way humans do. Lucifer knew who God was, but still chose to betray him. Some theologians suggest that because angels have a full revelation of God's majesty, their choice to rebel is permanent. Unlike humans, who can repent and receive salvation, fallen angels cannot be redeemed. Lucifer's fate was sealed because his betrayal was absolute. Lessons from Lucifer's betrayal. 1. Pride leads to destruction. Lucifer's downfall reminds us that unchecked pride can lead to devastating consequences. Proverbs 16 verse 18 states, "Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall." This applies to both angels and humans. 2. God's sovereignty prevails no matter how powerful Lucifer was. He could not overthrow God. His rebellion failed, proving that God's authority is unshakable. 3. Free will has consequences. Just as Lucifer had the freedom to choose, so do we. Our decisions shape our spiritual destiny. Will we choose faithfulness, or will pride lead us away from God? Conclusion. Lucifer's betrayal was fueled by pride, ambition, and a desire for power. His rebellion led to his fall, transforming him into Satan, the adversary of God. His actions had consequences not only for himself but for the entire world. So what can we learn from this? That faithfulness to God is a choice. Lucifer chose pride over obedience, and it cost him everything. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Lucifer's betrayal? Drop a comment, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into biblical truths. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.